He writes that if you call on the Father, who without partiality judges according to each one's work, conduct yourselves throughout the time of your stay here in fear, knowing that you were not redeemed with corruptible things like silver or gold from your aimless conduct, received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Christ, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. So you notice this whole thing is built on relationship first. Don't lose that. He says, if you call on the Father. Well, just a couple verses ago, it was the Father who called us, right? He who called you is holy, so you be holy, and now you call on him. That's relationship. That's why you hear us talk about this thing as like, it's not ultimately a religion where we just have these practices we do. Those practices are part of a relationship with a heavenly Father. And yet he says then, hey, if you call on that Father who judges without partiality, conduct yourselves throughout the time of your stay here. Right? Remember, they are pilgrims, and so are we. Earth is temporary. Our time here is short. So if we're really thinking about the coming of Christ, if our time here is just a sojourner, a pilgrim, an exile, then hey, while you're here, as long as you're here, conduct yourself in fear. Oh, because of my aimless conduct, right? I knew it. I knew this was going to come back to haunt me. And if you think about the aimless conduct received from the tradition of your fathers, he probably has a largely Gentile but mixed audience. If he's thinking of his Jewish audience, this is the legalism of the law, right? You can't put your hope in the law. You'll never be able to keep it. That's aimless. If he's thinking of his Gentile audience, then honestly, it's very much like the United States in 2026. The same passions, the same lusts, the same priorities that our culture is championing all the time, that he says are aimless. When he comes back at the end of this sojourn, at the end of this pilgrimage, you're going to realize that was all for naught.